calling from a 413 area code. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Jen. I'm calling from Chicago. Glad I found you guys. I wanted to thank you for having Janine on. That was really fun. I wanted to tell her that, I thought it was really bad that in the 90s when I idolized her and dressed like Daria, I got called a feminazi. Now actual Nazis are called alternative.
Right,
really
exactly. Upsetting. That is fun. Oh, jeez.
So I'm in Chicago, but my 413 area code is from my old alma mater, Hampshire College, bachelor degree in hating America. And I wanted to tie back to the conversation you guys were having about fake news. We got a letter from the alumni saying, hey, a couple kids burned the flag. We're worried this might happen again. We're not going to fly it on Veterans Day while we figure out what to do. And then I hear about it on cable news. People are saying that they banned the flag in perhaps a historic twist. The townspeople are boycotting the college and not the other way around. But this is a school of 1,100 people. And now there's I'm sure none of it will go through, at least I hope not, but a bill to make them fly the flag or something to revoke federal funding, which it's a private school, so federal funding would just be my federal loans that I got if you're not rich,
Right.
And, I had a friend in Chicago who ended up being the star of one of those Milo fake videos with millions of hits where they made it look like she maced a Trump protester. She didn't. And it feels like mad, in Westworld where the computer brains glitch out or something. So if we can't debunk the lie, this is kind of going back to, I think, what maybe the point Kelly was trying to make. You guys are having a little argument or something. But, I don't think it takes much of a semantic twist to, tell lies all the time. Or, even mainstream media, when the New York Times says, Trump to keep carrier jobs in U.S. And it's it sounds like he's keeping them all in the U.S., not that he's buying them with tax dollars and that, there's only 1,000 of them remaining with reduced benefits. So I understand your point on saying, look, we just need to, keep these people off the air, keep these lies off the air. But I also understand maybe what Kelly was trying to say about, how these are official positions, or you can kind of keep restating these lies as opinion. Is there another way we can fight this? I don't know,
I don't know that you can keep. I don't know that you can keep lies off the air. But when a host has someone who is saying something that is patently untrue, like that situation, and Don Lemon clearly knew it, I don't think it's much to ask, and I think it makes good sense. And I could even argue it's a good branding mechanism, like you say. It's the core brand proposition. When someone comes and says something to me that I know is a total lie, when someone says to me at 12 noon that it is midnight and I don't think that they've been bumped on the head, I'm going to kick them off the air and I'm not going to have them back. That's what you do. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I don't think you can keep every lie off, but you got to start somewhere, and you start with January is a winter month. It is not a summer month.
Right. But is there any way, the fact that I can't debunk these lies that I know, now we're talking about two, I'm privy to two direct, excuse me, Trump or right-wing media lies where it's in my real life, I know it's not true.
Right.
I know that's not what happened. And it's it's maddening. Is there something to do? Because what if it does spiral into real bills? There was a bill, a petition to revoke Hampshire of its sports accreditation, which I'm sure the ultimate frisbee team is going to be crushed. I think they have two sports there, the Hampshire Red Scare Ultimate, or the fact that this can happen over I don't know, Rosie O'Donnell level, two kids from Westchester who were trust funders who took down the flag to burn it. It's so micro, and yet,
this
it could result in real,
that thing, what you're telling me about Hampshire College is what they were doing with the War on Christmas. They would get some story, some school in Wisconsin didn't do Silent Night. And, the reason may have been that oh, someone, there was some question about copyright or something like that. And so they changed the words. And then all of a sudden it is like a day-long story on Fox News because they're attacking Christ or something. I mean, but at least on its face, that was a joke. This thing, it's a problem. And to be honest with you, I don't know what the answer is. I mean, we're going to cut this as a video. So, because it's the first I've heard of this, that the reason why they weren't flying the flag was not because the school was protesting, because they didn't want to give others the opportunity to protest on Veterans Day, or at least by, defacing the flag. I'm saying with no judgment one way or another, whether or not that's something that they should have done. But it obviously was someone very opportunistic took the opportunity to make it seem like there's an assault on American values. The right is just much better at this than we are. I mean, that's just, they are. Because it's asymmetrical warfare, because they're willing to completely fabricate crap in a way that, for the most part, I don't think we on the left are interested in doing, and B, frankly, rewarded for.
Right.
It's a problem. Right. Somebody's paying Mio Napolopoulos paying his salary. And when he's at Breitbart, we know who it was, right? It's like Mercer and a couple other right-wing fanatics who kept that site alive when it was making like $32 a month on Google AdSense. That's the payoff. But I appreciate the call, and we'll clip this, and so people know what the real story about Hampshire College is. I don't know if that's gonna.
Yeah, I can forward you guys quickly, like the note from the president that came out before any of this drama.
You know what?
Quickly, when is Judy? Is Judy Gold okay? Is she coming back on the show?
Yeah, we'll have her next week. I'll call her next week.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks for calling. Bye. Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.